everybody, welcome back to Skyway Classics YouTube channel. We're now going for a ride in our 2008 Ford Mustang Roush. Of course, you know, we just had another Roush recently come in, our 2012. Why not just buy one, but buy both? Featuring a black and white one, but even so, going the one we have here featuring that beautiful white exterior. Of course, you will see that it does have the Roush sticker coming from the sides and even the front of the hood. Even having that cool little thing on the cowl there, exactly what it said, but I think it said ROUSHcharged. Even so, you'll see with those decals featuring the 427 logo, as well as the wheels, you have the appropriate style Roush 5-spoke chrome wheels, as well as that you have the appropriate wing and the lower spoiler in the front. Even so, you have two big size mirrors to see who's exactly going around you, or more importantly, who you're going to be passing. I don't know why they didn't stick a little logo that says objects in the mirror are losing, but of course, a lot of people like to cruise their cars, some of them like to race them. But even so, looking at the inside, you will see it does feature a 5-speed manual transmission, especially like the way that shifter grip is. That's kind of a cool design for the Roush. Of course, even looking at the cluster, you will see everything is working, no issues at all. Featuring 32,000 miles on the odometer, as well as its stock setup. You will see that it does have a little bit of the black and red style Jack Roush seats. In fact, if you look at the back seats, you will see the embroidery done into the seats to show you how nice the Roush edition was, as well as the fine little stitching inside the seats. But other than that, you have your basic functions such as your power steering, power brakes. I will add that it is 4-wheel disc brakes if you do look in the pictures. Other than that, locks, mirrors, windows, all the fine stuff you can get. In fact, you even have that old school radio, which I don't even think a lot of people listen to CD anymore, but it's nice to know that they didn't exactly change everything in the vehicle. But even so, being the Roush, it is only a certain few that were ever made. Of course, the other one only had the certain colors, but this one, of course, is just like the other one, even having over 400 horsepower moving on to the engine bay. But even so, right now, we are in a little bit of traffic, so we will open up in just a second. But of course, being a private consignment vehicle, we want to show our utmost respect to every little vehicle we got, but also show you that these cars are not no joke, but a true powerhouse of American muscle, which now is the perfect time to let a little loose out. And of course, right there, that was only me going in the third gear. Really understanding the power of this motor is not no joke. And in fact, even so, right now, we're cruising at a steady altitude, right about 40 miles an hour. But even so, we're going to pass this guy because we know we're better than him. And in fact, that might be you one day that is going to pass. Oh, what the heck is this? Of course, some people don't know how to drive, and that's the true sad part. Nobody really understands the true hobby of the sport. But going back into the Roush Mustang, it is one of a kind. It is a fine riding automobile, and more importantly, will pass anything that comes in your way. But of course, as for now, we are just going to get it turned around and up on the lift. So if you have a moment with us, folks, please stay tuned.